There we go. Yeah, we're doing all right. Okay, I think we're living now. I don't think we're dropping any more frames. Doing well, chill morning. Gonna get some groceries done in a bit. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, morning, Shane. Shane, hope you can finish Monster Sanctuary tonight. That boss battle is brutal. Are you gonna do more grinding for it? Are you gonna go and try and beat the boss as is? The eye. I noticed, yeah, during your fight, I noticed that the eyeball that you're fighting was like, kind of messing you up, but it's so hard to kill. You know, it's like always a toss up whether you should be going for that kind of thing or not. OBS is still telling me I'm dropping frames, which is kind of sad. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's just fine, actually. The age stacks. What does that mean? Oh, is that what the debuff is called? Alright, got my controller. Alright, so what happened last time? Man, I don't even know if I can tell you. Man, okay, so let me tell you about my week. After I fix this thing, the cords here. Okay. Okay. Actually, the biggest news in regards to this is that I got spoiled. I think I got spoiled pretty majorly. It's pretty bad. I was reading something for 999, which is the first game, and I was trying to help out my friend Chase, Below Average Gamer, with like a puzzle or whatever. So I was reading some stuff, and I accidentally got spoiled for this game, which is so unfortunate. I think it's a big spoiler too, like a huge spoiler. And now you can't just like forget that. You know what I'm saying? It's like such a big thing. So disappointed. Well, we'll keep playing, of course. All of the alchemist monsters had age, which means their power and defense rise by 3% every turn. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so brutal. That's insane. And is it like compounding too? As in like, if you're like 10 turns in, is it 3% of what it's accrued so far, or is it 10% of the or 3% of the base every turn? Um, Regardless, that's insane. Um, yeah. So I got spoiled really bad. I'm not gonna say what the spoiler is for people who actually care. Who actually care what it's going to be later. You don't think it's compounding? Gotcha. Oh, that's good at least, but it's still insane. Um, yeah. And then what else happened? Oh, I saw Mean Girls, the Broadway musical, and it was so good. I loved it. It was so much fun. There was the cast was really good, and if you know Mean Girls, Damien and Janice, the two friends of Katie, they were really, really, really good. They were exceptional. It was awesome. Totally recommend if you like musicals at all that you go watch Mean Girls, and you like the movie, of course. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. And those are the biggest things. My friend came into town, hung out with him, got some Mexican food. But yeah, I'm still dropping frames. The good thing it's a visual novel where it doesn't actually matter that much. Alright, so let's see if we could get a log. Oh, we don't have a log. Okay, so we don't know what happened recently. What did we just talk about? Let's try on your end. I think it's only because it's a visual novel. But my bitrate is all over the place right now. Alright, let's go to the lounge. Is anything running that shouldn't be? No? Oh. Well, we'll just deal with it and see what happens. I was thinking maybe the lounge? Man, I wish I had context. I should have done a recap about what happened.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
Later, bro. Alright, stand by. Hang on. I can't deal with this. I can't not know what's just happening, you know? If everyone else is done, just thinking, why is Sigma taking so long? Well, wait. Yeah, I guess it everyone. They. All right. So what happens? Like any clothes. Attack on Titan. I'm actually 2 episodes behind if you include today's. I think the problem is that I don't care about any of the characters. So. Well, what are we talking about here? I feel like me and Raichana are like.
I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
Oh yeah, Alice and Clover. We're talking about our backgrounds a little bit, like and sisters. So Alice and Clover are related or know each other, which we know because they're both part of the secret government organization. Dio is a circus ringleader.
No.
And then Tenmyoji.
Wait. We'll start with you, Tenmyoji.
What is he again?
And
it does. All right. Just a garbage collector. Tenmyoji's just a garbage collector. Is there anything else relevant to what we learned here? Part 6. I have
Oh, he's full of shit.
We talked about Kay and his mystery.
Infirmary. She's a guest nurse.
We know that Quark is Tenmyoji's grandson.
She's the most mysterious. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
I just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular. I hadn't really realized it. Okay, so me and Fi knew each other. That's also big. Okay. In some way. We have some kind of past. And part of the visions that we saw were that me and Fi were both like on a different planet together. I'm not exactly sure where in the VOD I can find those visions, but they definitely happened. So me and Fi have some kind of history together. And let me check where we're at in regards to the flowchart. So we allied with Kay? No, it was with Alice and we were with Alice and Fi. And we allied, and Alice betrayed us. Okay, that's right. Okay, I'm with it now. At least in regards to the AB game. Let's go. Okay. I headed out of the infirmary. We're going to the lounge now. Just check it out. It says I'm dropping like a quarter of my frames. Gosh, it's so annoying. And I don't know if that's actually true, but...
Hey, Sigma. Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
Hang on. I think that's my controller. Everything's going wrong. What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So, this is a lounge, huh? A bar. Lurking for 5 minutes. Alright, Inuyasha, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the lurk. A sofa. And 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
Oh, wait. Just the other day, hang on. Clover is 20 in the first game? Interesting. Didn't realize. I thought she was younger than that. I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
You've got a good point.
Sigma.
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan. Let me see some ID. Shane, you just remind me of my experiences with people. Am I one of the people? Oh no.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back. Wait, what are we talking about? Sorry. A headache. Okay. Wait. I have a headache. Is that indicative of anything? I don't think so.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here.
So, Clover has not had a headache, but so far, Luna and Fi and myself have had headaches.
Well,
Well, what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No, my body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Huh. Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like, like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. Oof, that's the worst. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know.
Alright, you should get that checked out or something.
I guess it's kind of like that, but... Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind
Really?
of like my body isn't really mine.
Kind of like my body isn't really mine.
I'm sort of floating. Like that?
What? Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet. Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Trapped in a room and everybody has dissociative disorders. That is possible. Alright, for real. Does anyone notice frames dropping? I know it's a visual novel, so it's gonna be hard to notice, but let me know. Whatever, that's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here. Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys going to stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Okay, catch you later then. You're not noticing it. Okay. That's good at least. I waved goodbye and headed toward the exit. Where to next? There's only one other place I hadn't gone. Alright, so this area we didn't seem to find very much here, but we learned that me, Finally, and Luna have been having headaches, and Clover hasn't, and then our bodies are starting to feel like a little numb. Like we're floating. Like our body's not really ours. Alright, we're going to go to the crew quarters now.
Oh, Sigma.
Alright, this is where we did our puzzle here.
Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yes. Yeah, I was. Fi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book. A Meowt Cats. Come on, dude.
A meowt?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. Is this related to the lore? Like, are this like talking to about cats and talking like a cat? If this is related to the plot, it's gonna be so dumb. It doesn't really mean anything though.
Okay.
That's weird. So what's the cat book about?
It's definitely related to the plot. I just don't know how it would be. So what's the cat book about? Oh, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks a meowed it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat.
That's so messed up.
That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right? What?
Meowby? Maybe? I don't really know anything. I meowed it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
I hate this game.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Okay. Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028.
That already happened.
All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I've been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you? Okay.
No. Okay.
I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping about Radical 6. Okay. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was that really the first time I'd heard it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before. So, in this, I'm not sure if he's referring to the other endings, or the other, like, routes we've taken, or if he'd actually heard it before he got abducted. But he's probably talking about the other endings. And this is how they, like, show it. I feel like if this were my first route, I wouldn't have gotten this dialogue here. But where? And why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Clover's voice shattered the silence. Uh-oh.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
What did you find?
It's horrible. It's really scary.
Horrible.
Oh, Never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Is she gonna kill us? Clover was first into the room. No, she couldn't kill Kay, right? Kay's like, we don't really know what Kay is, but Quah, you're officially awake. Welcome in, Inuyasha. Hope you're doing well. Hope your week was good. Followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. What is that? What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
A bomb? No way. Oh, we've had flashbacks with Phi.
Thank you, Sigma.
We've been here before. Is this the same place though? So we have. Okay. Huh.
Goodbye.
What if we're on Mars? Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody.
What if was it a premonition?
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds. See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There, you see?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think there's something wrong with this. Just pointed under the bed. Now, the problem I have with this is that I don't know if you remember from last stream when we did the puzzle in like 3/4, the bed's folded out, which means that, and we had to manually fold them out every time. As far as I remember, and we would have seen it. So, because we had to fold out the beds. But maybe I'll check and see if I'm wrong. Feels like a plot hole. For several long moments, we stared in silence. Unless the bomb was just put there since we did the puzzle. Which feels like wouldn't make sense, but maybe it would. If someone is 0, I guess it would make sense. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicion suddenly reawakened. It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
Me and Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover.
Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter bomb?
Antimatter. Wait,
What?
you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Hill Nation?
Annie Hill Nation. Annihilation.
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark.
What does quark mean?
You do know what that means, right?
Yeah? Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Fine nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles.
Alright, this is gonna get pretty dank. Buckle in.
For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Dot dot dot.
Sorry, I don't really get it.
Oh. Alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites?
We don't need to explain this to Quark. He's a kid. He doesn't need to understand. I don't think.
What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation.
I don't know. I don't know about this analogy. I don't know if I'm feeling it.
It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
Agreed. Science! So smart.
You followed it though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E = mc squared.
Oh man, this is getting pretty dank.
The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
Dang. Quick math. Science.jpg, indeed. Welcome in, Pixel. How you doing? 63 trillion joules?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the? You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram, being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
Only.
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
What? How does she know all this?
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered,
Then there could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Dot dot dot.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it.
Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
Wait. What? On the bomb? There's a password? Or... Huh? We just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea, but we can figure out when they did it.
Oh, yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right?
Okay. Alright, so, okay, they're bringing this up. I'm glad. Because I said this earlier that since this is under the bed, we would have found it because the bed's fold down. So we would have found it on, like, the wall or whatever. Okay.
So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma.
Oh, okay, Clover, you're gonna put this on me. Alright, cool.
What were you doing?
Ha. Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. ... Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planned it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure?
Oh, dang. Alright, Fi is calling us out because we definitely have seen this bomb before. At least some version of this bomb. In our visions.
Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was, just I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. ... Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here, and they set up the...
Impossible. There's no
Why?
way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the gang going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Yeah, we've already been through this at some point.
Okay, fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Vi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. And Zero Senior was, without a doubt, one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Are you gonna go through everyone? Okay. Clover? Tenmyoji? Vi? Or... It seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? No. Why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No, it didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad!
What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet!
Aw, shit. Is this for
We've
real?
only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open! Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright. Alright, so today we found a bomb. And we learned that we're kind of numb, having headaches. I feel like that could be a result of Radical 6. I'm not entirely sure though. It seems like we've been on a pretty steady pace of like one escape room a day, which is pretty nice. The escape rooms are fun.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
So our options this time are...
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
If I laid out our options... Wait, who am I with this time? I'm with Luna. Sigma and Luna can go with Clover. That's it. That's our only option? Okay. Oh, no. This is option A. Okay, we can go with Clover. Or we could go with Vi. Oh, dang. Alright. So, we're at 1 BP right now. Would Vi kill us? Clover would for sure kill us. I don't want to really go with Clover. Clover will definitely kill us. I should be writing this down, I think. Or we go with Alice again. We're going with Vi. Alright. Alright. Us with Vi, Tenmyoji, Dio, and Clover. Kay and Quark with Alice. Okay, let's write this down. That's the option we're gonna go with. Kay and Quark. And Alice? Tenmyoji and Dio and Clover. Okay. Okay. This will be for the next round. We'll write that down. Okay. We're going with Phi. 100%.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay. How are we going to do this?
Need a system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most what?
The people who only have 1 BP.
Oh, so that would be me, you, and Tenmyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well then, what would you suggest? What? Alice is the one who betrayed us. You suck, Alice.
We'll be fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we all just like raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
No. Let's not do that. Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Get destroyed, Alice.
Fine.
I'd like option C too.
No, shut up, Kay.
Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
Yeah, let's go, Phi. So, option B then. Is Phi just gonna kill us? I'd like to go with Phi. You good with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Now we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
Oh, come on. Are we really gonna do it like this? You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
So 2 votes for A, 3 votes for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C.
I hate this game.
Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C had won 4 votes. We were almost out of time, and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was gonna have to go with the majority.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Come on, Luna, hurry up. We've got to get to the blue door.
Right.
Luna, Alice, and I dashed toward the blue door. I think this is right. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up with the red door. And Phi, Dio, and Tenmyoji had gone to the green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Huh? There are 3 doors here. Yeah, this is the
looks
same
like
thing
they're
that
all
always
locked,
happens.
though.
I was gonna say this is what always happens, but Sigma doesn't know that. Or he shouldn't know that.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
No, Alice. Well, there's a weird lever thing over here.
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Of course I am.
Please don't fight.
Luna.
We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble.
No, we don't need to work together because I do all the work.
Please.
Hey, what's up? David, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. You don't have long, but you wanted to stop by. I appreciate it. I hope you've been, well, hope the Rocket League's been good. Nice to see you here. Erg.
Very well.
That was the most sad erg I've ever done.
I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
Baka. Bee Garden. The botanical? Is that how you say it? Botanical? One of the doors opened.
But only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who cares? We should get moving.
Kenzie, how are ya? Welcome in. Hope you've been well. Chilling. New season starts, so you'll see how it goes. Going to watch Fiance's Sister's show choir today, though. Oh, nice. Is it a specific show, or is it just like a general show choir thing? Last night I watched Mean Girls. No, not last night. Thursday night I watched Mean Girls, Broadway. It was really good. I really, really liked it. Oh, look at this. This looks nice. This is a nice area. Alright. What is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah. I remember the door said a bee garden or something. What's a bee garden?
It probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful.
It's not beautiful. Huh.
This feels like a whole other little world.
Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green.
Hey, Raichana, how are you doing? Show choir is like the singing and dancing, but you're sure Kara has played the Mean Girls soundtrack for you. Oh, it's like, oh, it's so good. Does show choir ever do like musicals, or do they not? Or are they just like, or what do they sing and dance to? I guess it's not theater. It's not the same thing. Okay, gonna make tea shortly, but figured you stop by. Oh, nice. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Hope everyone has been well. This place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
This must be the exit. Damn. Well, so much for this being easy. It's locked.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. Seek a way out. Alright, let's do it. Escape room time. I think there's something here, but I can't really tell. Oh, you want me to go that? You want me to use the arrow like that? There's a red spotted mushroom growing in the shadow of this tree. Okay. That's it. Nothing special. Here's the safe we used to get out. What is this? There's a circular indentation on this panel. And there are two fan-shaped holes inside it. Look carefully. Those fans are connected. It looks like a butterfly. Okay. The music department does musicals. Show choir usually has a set of 5 songs they do. I think the TV show Glee. Gotcha. I see. We're going to have to cross the water to get over there. Please be careful. If you slip, you could fall into the stream. Oh no. Selecting the blue arrow will move you from the current area to an adjacent one. Okay. Buttons? Push. There are 3 red buttons on the panel. I pushed them, but nothing happened. Do you think they're broken? Maybe you just need to press them in a specific order. Okay. Let's not brute force it. Because it's probably brute forceable. Metal rod. Okay. What's going on? How am I? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Been having a good week so far, and I'm really enjoying this game. It's a like escape room puzzle visual novel. It's been kind of crazy. It's good though. Large shovel. Okay, so we have a. What was the other item? Metal rod and large shovel. Okay. Can we dig up the mushroom? Does that even do anything? It looks like the dirt has been piled up in a few places. There's green moss growing on the top too. Do you think the mound here is higher than the others because someone dug up a bunch of dirt and piled it here? Do we want to use a shovel here? Alright, let's try digging here. Box with bronze lid. Alright. Hey, it's a box with a copper lid. Looks like it's locked. Okay. Cool. You got peace out. Have a good stream. Alright, yeah, thanks for stopping in, Zoom. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. And enjoy the show choir thing. Hope it's good. Ooh, okay, so... These flowers go in here. Mushroom goes here. Then moss goes here. Or, wait, no. That's where they are, not where they belong. So, okay, so there's one at the mushroom. We should go back to the mushroom then. Should we do it now? It's just a flower pot. There's nothing special about it at all. Wait, don't people usually hide their house keys under a flower pot or in the mailbox? They do? Just trust me. I'm sure there's something under there. Okay, Luna, you're a genius. Silver key. Can we use this to open this box? No. Okay. Okay. They're at least sprouting out of the ground here. They look like onions. There's some vines with cucumbers growing on them, hanging off of the frame. Someone was growing tomato vines on these stakes. Each vine has several red tomatoes hanging off of it. Can I use the... What is this? Hey, it's a paprika. No, that's a pepper. Probably a bell pepper. What does a paprika look like? Definitely don't hide your house key in your mailbox. That's what I'm thinking. That's like a terrible idea. That's like a really bad spot. Paprika is what you call the spice you make from them. Oh, really? I didn't know what paprika was made of. Exactly. Oh, huh. Why is it split in half? I'm not sure. Wait, is there something in there? Oh yeah, let me take a look. Yellow coin. Okay. Pepper that's been split in half. This is where I found the yellow coin. Okay, the coin was inside this pepper, right? Maybe there are things in the other vegetables too. Okay. Oh, this place is big. Wow, okay. They're at least around... Okay. I'm using the shovel here, but I don't think... Okay. Let's go back to the mushroom. A red spotted mushroom. I think I'll try digging here. We have another box. Okay, box with silver lid. Oh, we have a silver key. Nice. A doubly torn scrap of paper. Alright, so I bet there's paper in all the boxes, and we have to open them all before we proceed on that. We still need to figure out the buttons as well. Okay, here are the flowers that we need to dig. You're going to dig up the skunk cabbage? Oh, that's what that is? Poor thing, it's never done anything to you. Don't worry, I'll replant it when we're done. No, we won't. Box with gold lid. Okay, so we just need a couple more keys. Metal detector. Tufui ego eris. This is... It looks like a tombstone. So the people buried here are Mr. Tufui and Mrs. Ego Eris. What? Well, that's what it says. Okay. That's an epitaph. Something like something that they feel represents them, or just a phrase they liked. What does it mean? Beats me. Any ideas, Luna? It looks like it's Latin, but I don't know what it means either. Paprika is a 2006 anime film directed by Satoshi Kon. I actually haven't seen it, but I should watch it. I do. Satoshi Kon is good. Did you see this? It looks like there's a keyhole down here near the bottom. I noticed that. You're right. What do I have here? Metal rod. Metal detector. Yellow coin. Okay. It looks like there's some sort of mosaic on the bottom of the pond. A lion. Okay, I can see it. Yeah. It looks like a lion, alright. Okay. Oh, gold key. A metal scale. There's a plate on each side. On the right plate, got a gold key, and we have a gold box. Torn scrap of paper. Oh no! This is like the first puzzle in the, This is like the first puzzle in, the first Zero Escape. At least looking like it anyway. Anyways. And on the left plate, small knife. Okay. What is the yellow coin for? Piece of metal. Let's combine this with the other piece of metal. And we have a lever handle. Okay. If only we knew someone who knows Latin. Alas. Is it lost Latin? I'm guessing something along the lines of, you were, I something. But you don't know Latin, just a little Spanish. Gotcha. I'm assuming something is not actually something. You're just saying something in place of something else. It's not a Japanese Zelkova. They can grow to over 20 meters, so this one is probably still pretty young. Does that mean it'll break through the ceiling eventually? I just think just our Latin-knowing friend is not in the room with us. Oh, Phi. I see. Yeah, I know what Eris would be. Gotcha. Then maybe we can just use it to escape. Hey, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, I know, because it's idiotic. Rude. You're idiotic, Alice. Is this the whole thing, then? Alright, alright. Let's back out. There's not much here, except the yellow coin. This is a metal detector. It's pretty much what it says on the tin. You use it to detect metal. What sort of range do you think it has? It depends on the amount of metal. Large objects can be detected even if they're several meters underground. That's amazing. But what about small things like a ring or a screw? Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes you can't find that sort of thing even if it's only a few centimeters underground. Oh. So you need to be pretty close on it for the metal detector to work then. Oh, this one. It's reacting to this onion. That was super lucky. Thanks for the hydrate. Alright, let's dig it up. This was the only one that got a reaction, right? I mean, we didn't try the other Sigma. Freshly excavated onion. We have a knife. We got a white coin. Okay. Let's check out the metal detector on the others. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, the metal detector is reacting to this one. Okay, can you grab that one then? Right. Did any of the others cause any reaction? No, just this one. Here you go. Freshly picked cucumber. Very nice. Green coin. So we got some coins here. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to use them for. You like the music. It's pretty calming. Metal onions. Indeed, Pixel. The metal detector seems to be responding to this tomato. Alright, grab it. Okay. Did you react to any of the others? No, just this one. Here you go. I assume we don't need the knife anymore. Very nice. Okay. So we have a bunch of buttons. What we don't have is the key to the box yet. What I'm guessing it is for is this lever is for this thing? Maybe? Nice. The handle fits perfectly into the hole in the wall. Good, now try turning it. Whoa! When I turned the handle, it got dark. It looks like the light up there went down. Maybe that light was a sort of surrogate sun. If that's the case, it didn't just get dark. It became nighttime. So the garden needs nighttime? I guess so. Or maybe there's some hidden meaning in switching from night to day. Let's go see if anything's changed now that it's dark. If we want it to be afternoon again, all we have to do is turn the handle, right? Okay. Cool. Oh, so there's like 2 phases of this escape room. That's cool. Night and day. Alright, we never got the buttons. Oh, what is this? Wow, they even made a waterfall. Hang on, does it look like there's something built into the rock wall behind the waterfall? Yeah, the walkway goes under it too, doesn't it? I wonder what's back there. It looks like there's something built into the rock wall behind the waterfall. We can't get to it though. Wait, why? Just get a little wet, dude. Okay. It's too dark to tell what's going on. What? It's really dark. I can barely see. Hey, it's a star. Hey, look at that. Are these stars? Maybe the idea was that when night falls, the stars come out? Okay. Okay, so what? What does that mean? The stars showed up once night fell. I wonder if there's some significance to that. This one's purple. It's color? Does it go reverse rainbow colors or something? What could this mean? Alright, let's just go to the pond. That star is definitely red. The light is red underneath it. This is a big star. So far I found 1 star. Wait, what? You need to find all of them? There's no way finding them's not gonna do anything. Playing a game of daytime, nighttime, I see. Send Alice. It's not like she was wearing much to get wet. Oh, true. Smart. That star looks pretty green. That's a pretty small star. I'm impressed you even saw it. What? Alice, are you blind? So far I found 2 stars. Okay, just finding the stars should not do anything, right? The star is yellow. The size, shape, and color are all exactly what I expect from a star. I guess you could say this is a typical star. I would say it's mid-sized. Okay, what? So far I found 3 stars. Okay. This one's blue. I feel like I could just reach out and grab it. How romantic. Well, I am a woman. It looks a little large for me to carry though. 4 stars. I'll hydrate again. Star's purple. It's so small and cute. Alright, so we found 5 stars. It was just all of them, I believe. What does that mean? What are the buttons? Let's have a green button for the green star. We don't have a purple button though and stuff like that. We have a blue button? No, we were missing a blue button too. Alright, you have a yellow button. So what does this mean? Mid-sized yellow star. So far I found 5 stars. Okay. Huh. Let's turn on the light again. I feel like the stars aren't relevant yet. I feel like we need something else. Turn the handle back made the room bright again. The light that went down when you turned the night on came back up. So now the sun is out and it's gone from night to afternoon. Right. Okay, can we still not go under the waterfall? Can't get to it. Let's push it. Oh, there's no feedback. I see. I could brute force this. Let's not brute force it. We're not brute forcers here. What do I need? What do I have? Okay, This might be referring to the buttons in some way. Wait. Hang on. Maybe I just need the other piece. Don't have the metal detector anymore. What are these buttons for? This is a balance scale. You can use it to weigh things. It can help tell you things that look similar have different weights. Like these 4 coins, for instance. Oh, exactly. Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh, we have no idea what they weigh. What am I checking? What? What did I do? I do not understand this puzzle. What am I doing here? Wait, what? What? They just flew everywhere. Do you think it's broken? Let's see. Oh, I get it. If you use the scale more than 5 times, it triggers the spring, which makes the whole thing shake. Why? It'll do the same thing if you stop using it before you've reached 5 times. Alright, we need to pick up all the coins. I don't get it yet. Okay, well now I've got all the coins. Okay. Let's just disregard that. I don't notice anything that I'm missing immediately. I need the bronze key. Where is this key? Does it tell you? We need the key. Nothing. Okay. I guess we go back to nighttime then, huh? It seems like the best idea. Okay. Alright, we need to figure out what the stars are for. Why can't we get here? Oh, can we climb this pole or something? No? Can't see anything. Okay, cool. Stars. I feel like I need to be daytime. I don't understand. I can't figure out what I need to do in the nighttime yet with the stars. So maybe we need to go back to daytime. 1, 2, 3, 4 over there. And just 5? Are there only 5 stars? Or am I missing one? I wonder if I'm missing one. And that's like the problem. There are 6 colors in the rainbow. But I wonder if that really matters. Alright, let's turn back to daytime. I didn't see this key! Huh? There's something next to my foot. Oh, I'm so blind. Okay. So what does this mean now? This is probably related to the buttons, right? So this means like left, right, left, middle, middle, right. left, right, right, left, middle, middle, down, or right. Left, right, right, left. Middle, middle, down, or middle, middle, right. Nice. Okay. All right, we're getting somewhere now. The waterfall stopped. I guess that was the waterfall control panel. Oh, buttons. Oh, I see. So we go. It went purple, blue, then yellow. What is this silver one? Then green, red. Oh wait, no, this is by size. Okay, this is by size, not by order. Okay, so red's the biggest, then goes yellow. Green? I don't know about this one. I didn't even see this star. What color star is that? I'm brute forcing this now. Let's go back to nighttime, so we can get it definitely. I think it's by size, but I could be wrong. And what star is this silver one supposed to mean then? Purple's the smallest. We don't even have blue. So size-wise, it goes green, yellow, red. Where's silver? And what is... Oh! This is how we compare the silver one. Okay. I think. Okay. So let's compare silver to red. Silver greater than red. Okay. Green compared to yellow. Green greater than yellow. Now yellow compared to silver. Yellow is greater than silver. So green's the biggest then, seems like? So from here it seems like it goes like this. Alright, well you get the idea. We'll check green compared to, like... We'll check green compared to red. No, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna end up being... Yeah, okay. We start the skill game again after playing it twice. The difficulty will... What? No! It says it'll automatically go to easy. That's not what I was even trying to... I wasn't even trying to solve the scale game. Why would it automatically change it to easy? It's annoying. Why am I changing it to nighttime? Why did I change it to nighttime? Oh, that's fun. That's not fun. That's lame. Does that mean I can't get the extra puzzle then? Green, yellow, silver, red. What? Well, what's that noise? It sounded like something unlocking. I guess it wasn't just a panel, it was actually a door. And there's a screen inside of it. It's showing 9 stars. What are we supposed to do with them? Why don't we try touching them? Press the star buttons in the correct order. Okay. Purple, blue, yellow, green, red. And this is like the easy one. Look at the screen. Okay, green. Huh? Star, moon, moon. Okay, wait. Save password. Okay. And what? I have no items left. Alright, so. I think it said more than twice, so it should be okay. Okay, I might need to do it again though, cat. Also, hello, other cat. How are you? Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Hope your dog is everything with Merlin is going well. Okay, I need to figure out the order of these stars now. So this is interesting. What if we go reverse order? Like red, green, yellow, blue, purple. That'd be really lame. Okay, good. I'm glad it's not that. Okay, let's yeah, but I have a feeling there's something else to it. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the nighttime mode and check the stars again. We're gonna have to do it the sizes. You truly don't know. That's truly a guess. That's a good point. Actually, that's probably it. That has to be it, cat. Okay, so what's bigger? Purple or green? So let's clear this. Purple is like small. Okay, this is dumb. This is really dumb. Blue is like large. This is so dumb. This is not a good way to like play this game. See, now I don't even know. Is yellow bigger or smaller than blue? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure yellow is like medium. Green, very small. And then red, R. Huge. Okay, so let's put green, purple, yellow, blue, red. The sizes of the stars have to be significant, because they didn't mention them at all. Or we didn't use them at all in the puzzles. They mentioned them, but we didn't use them. Green, purple, yellow, blue, red. Oh, no, it wasn't it. Wait. Green, purple, yellow, blue, red. What if green is bigger than purple? Is this copium? Purple, green, yellow. Let's go. What if we go backwards? Red, blue, yellow, purple, green. Oh, it wasn't. We went just reverse order. Ah, thought so. You did it. Hey, check out the screen. All right, so we have moon or sun, moon, moon. Okay. There's a safe, right? It looks like one. Okay. Sun, moon, moon. Like that? Got the hard mode puzzle first. Nice. Alright, now, what's the other puzzle? I don't remember. Safe B garden. Okay. Star moon moon. Okay. Is the other password. Alright, GG's. That was easy. Whoa, it opened again. Is there something inside? There's a lot of stuff in here. Let's have a look at it then. First off, this looks like a map. On the upper left it says Floor B. The map we found in the crew quarters said Floor A. So A is the top floor and B is the bottom floor? I mean, I know we took the elevator down to get here, so... Right. Let's keep going. There are more things in the safe. This is... the key card. It has a moon on it. That means, yeah, this is the moon card that the announcement was talking about. There's 2 of them in here, just like with the sun card. You should take one, Alice. Why? Well, you're a solo. Luna and I'll take one, and you take the other one. Right. Thanks. So what have we got next? It looks like a piece of paper. Oh! Okay, hang on. Nevada test site. Nevada test site was where the first game happened, I think. Because we were definitely in the Nevada desert. I'm pretty sure. What is this? Some kind of diagram? Now what does E, D, B, and rhizome 9 and C mean? What if we're in like rhizome 9 or whatever it is? I don't really know what this means. It doesn't make any sense. I wonder what it is. Oh well, just forget about it for now. We can always come back to it later. Wait. Oh, I don't have it in the files yet. There's 2 more things in here. What's this? IG immunoglobulin, not Instagram. How could I be incorrect? So immunoglobulin replicator was what IG replicator earlier meant in the other stream. It looks like a note. It says IG equals immunoglobulin. How many times am I gonna have to say this word? What's immunoglobulin? It's another word for an antibody. It was an idiot girl and guy after all. Oh, who could have known, Inuyasha? You mean like the thing in your body that fights off bacteria and viruses and stuff? Yes. So what is this supposed to tell us? Honestly, I have no idea. The only thing left is the key. That must be the key to the exit. Yes, I think you're right. We should be able to use it to open the door. Very nice. Awesome, what are we waiting for? Let's get out of here. GG's, easy. They said lock on it, so it's probably the lock for this door. Alright, let's open the door. Here we go. Alright, that means we have the AB game coming up, which means we're gonna have to betray or ally with Alice. And obviously, we're gonna betray Alice, right? We're not stupid. We're not gonna get betrayed by Alice twice. You kidding me? No sooner had we stepped out of the garden than I saw the 3 people I'd watched leave through the green door sometime earlier. Oh, what's up, guys? Whoa! What are you guys doing here?
We ought to be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Map? Oh, right. I dug the map out of my pocket and spread it out in front of us.
You 3 came in through the blue door, right? And which room did you go into?
The span-shaped one called the B Garden.
B garden?
So, which means we went like through here, to the right here, and then down here. Oh, this is the garden's right where my camera is, so you can't actually see it. But it's right here. And then we went up here, and they went through here then. They went green room, and they went here. Just here. So we met up here. And then we have to both go this way. Probably down here. Oh, behind my camera. You can't see again. Okay. It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. Look, you can go see it yourself later, alright?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
Ah, wait! Inuyasha, they did end up in the treatment center. So, do they not? They still don't end up in the treatment center every time? Just not necessarily, not only that one time I got there either. So it could be, because I don't know if you remember this. We were talking about how they didn't go to the treatment center in that one route, but they may have. And that's where they got the Accelavir, right? Is that right? No. That's where they put Quark in a treatment pod. Accelavir came from the laboratory. Man, this is hard to keep track of. All the different routes. And then we met up. Yeah. Right here.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You want to have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited.
We're going in? I'm gonna sit down.
So?
And now the treatment center is found, but nobody has a need for it. Not yet, Inuyasha, not yet. So? Sure, let's have a look. After a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center. Alright, you gotta run, but you hope you have fun betraying all your allies. No. I am betraying my enemy. Who is Alice. It's all good. I don't feel bad about betraying Alice, because she betrayed me first. She started it. What are those?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods
But
can cure a
Kat,
number
thank you
of
for being here.
illnesses and even
I hope you have a
repair
great
certain
day.
Injuries.
Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries, okay? Whoa, that's nuts.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
Dang, get destroyed, Dio.
Hey! You want to start something, lady?
Calm down now, son.
Son!
You don't cool off a bit and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait, did you say cold sleep? Not yet? If anything happens, don't blame me. You jinxed it. Wait, what'd I say? Or what'd they say? Or did I say it? Well, it's not yet in reference to. I don't remember. What did I say? That's where they freeze you, right? And you can stay that way for a really long time?
Yeah?
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
All right, we also discovered this when we went in the treatment center, so this is accurate.
3 people? Who?
We don't know.
You mean 3 of us were?
We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
The logs for the pods. Nobody has a need for the treatment center. Not yet. Right. Right. I say not yet because someone's gonna get Radical 6, Inuyasha. I believe it. I bet. How long were they here?
No idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
What? Why not Alice?
Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Interesting point, Tenmyoji.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Or everybody lives happily ever after. Yeah, that definitely happens, Inuyasha.
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9.
Something called Ice 9. Alright, so I'm watching my friend Chase, or Below Average Gamer, play through Zero Escape 999, which is a game that predates this one. And it's good because now I get like all the context and I remember like everything with the morphogenetic fields and the Ice 9 stuff. And remember they talk about Alice, aka All Ice. And she was frozen. And at the end of 999, I hope no one is in here who cares about spoilers for 999, but she was unfrozen. And presumably that's the same Alice as this Alice. In which case, I feel like Alice isn't her actual real name. It's just that it just stayed as from All Ice. I could be wrong. Hey, Morning Arrow, how are you? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. How have you been?
It freezes at 96.8 degrees.
Okay.
That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8.
That's pretty cold, huh? For a body, right? Or is it not too bad? Probably not that bad.
No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
Why does he know that?
From Clover.
From Clover? Why did Clover tell you that?
Clover?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
So he's saying the water in your body isn't normal water. The water in your body isn't normal water. So where'd she get it? I don't remember.
What's so funny?
It's 0.4 degrees off from normal body temperature. Oh, gotcha. That's not very cold then.
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you?
Right.
Clover was messing with you.
Yeah?
That is, if she even said anything to you at all.
It's still hard to drop your internal that much? Oh, is that right? I don't actually know how hard it is to drop your temperature.
It was a lie. A joke?
Was it?
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
Music stop. With seemingly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to get a drink for if we're gonna be doing exposition. I need to refill my water if we're gonna be doing this. Alright. Let's get into this. Hopefully it's not too bad. It went something like this. Oh man, no voice acting either? Come on. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen, mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as All Ice, which eventually became simply Alice. Rumors that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really, how could anyone believe something so ridiculous?
That wasn't that long as I thought.
The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
And your name happens to be Alice. Unless Alice isn't her real name, which I would totally believe. But why would people make that mistake about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Well, It is true that I am both beautiful and elegant.
That's not part of the description. Her clothing has some Egyptian accents, so yeah, it's true. Definitely, yeah.
Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen?
Right.
I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on.
Clothing, in quotes. Welcome in, Bear. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Ready for your new computer, Bear? Bear, she recently got a new computer because her stream died, like, yeah, mid-stream while she was playing a game. Unfortunate. By the way, since I said you believe someone will get the Radical 6, care to take a guess on who will be the one? Let me think about it while I take Kobe outside. Just put baby down for a nap. Very nice. Okay, Inuyasha, I thought about it for 2 seconds, and I think it's gonna be at least me, Fi, and Luna. I think. That's my thought. I think that because we've all been having headaches, and though Clover has been feeling numb in her body, and so have we, and so has Fi. But not Luna, I think. But I still think it's going to be me, Luna, and Fi at least, who get Radical 6.
I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though. Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I could see her doing something like that. Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful.
Yeah. Well, it's good to know that 3 of us were in cold sleep and just woke up 8 hours ago, but we don't know who. Wait, what if it's me, Fi, and Luna? The people who've been having headaches.
We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
Okay. At Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. Unnecessary walk-in scene. Glad we get to see that. This
It
is...
looks like another warehouse.
It looks like the same warehouse.
Yep.
Hey, look.
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white.
You think... These might be the next set of chromatic doors.
I'd bet on it. Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors.
So the next set of doors are white?
They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
Right. Let's head back to floor A. Elevator? Look how much time is wasted by us watching us walk. And take the elevator. Yeah, I need to time that. That one was a long one. This is just so unnecessary. Just teleport me to the warehouse A.
Oh, thank goodness. You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious.
Did something happen?
Yes, it's Quark, you see. He...
What? It's still Quark, Inuyasha? The unnecessary walk-in sequence, indeed.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment.
Oh no. Oh no, they're alone. They're probably doing something, but they hide the loading screen behind an animation. I was thinking that's possible too. But I feel like it's too long for that. I don't know though.
You should go.
Oh no.
Maybe you're right though. Tenmyoji shoved Kei aside and left through the yellow door. Though, that might have been true for the 3DS version. And could be, and they probably just didn't change it for the port, potentially. I mean, Clover's face is still messed up, right? Tenmyoji shoved Kei aside and left through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks and ran off after him. Oh boy, Quark's gonna die, isn't he?
Quark.
Nope, he's okay, okay.
Come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Why did he collapse? That's not what the Radical 6 thing has been showing us. Tenmyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
You son of a bitch. This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
Oh, right. Well, we've got Luna.
Luna?
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
Wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but...
You have to take a look at him then. Please. Quark needs your help.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
And it's very, very high tech, just like everything else in this game. So that thing can tell what's wrong with Quark?
Yes, I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better.
I love Phi.
Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds his results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him.
He has Radical 6!
I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Oh no. Don't tell me.
Yes, he's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
He is now Radical Larry. What's that from? I know what it's from. I don't remember. Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah. I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Phi and I heard about it from Luna.
Dio and Luna were two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen the newspaper clipping. This image. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's a weird image. They must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I'd stayed behind after the AB game, and they'd all split up and gone into different rooms. It seemed like one way or another, everyone had heard about Radical 6.
No, he can't. How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
I'm gonna skip and see if we have anything here.
We looked
don't,
around,
okay.
but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say.
Get destroyed, Dio. I wouldn't either.
I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Theo's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
Did no one get into the laboratory this round then? Because the laboratory definitely had Excelavir. They must have not gone to the lab. It would have been a different route, but I can't tell you which door. No, nothing like medicine. I mean, it's just a park. Lots of vegetation and stuff, but no medicine.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory.
Wait! Kay, keep going, Kay.
There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine, but nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
He's lying. He's lying. Kay's a liar. There's Excelavir in the laboratory. We can cure Quark. Right here, right now.
Oh god. And he's going to... Oh god, no.
Look, just to be sure. The three of you went to the treatment center, right? And you're sure it wasn't there?
No, there was nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Treatment pods. That's it. We put Quark in one of those pods. For a moment, there's silence.
Quark?
Quark!
Oh gosh, is he? So from here, do you think he's actually gonna kill himself?
Oh, thank god. You're awake!
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
Oh gosh.
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But... how?
Like this.
Is he actually gonna go through with it here? Quark's hand moved like lightning. He'd grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight toward his heart. Stop.
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Pretty tough for a kid. I need to let Kobe back in. Be right back. Hey, guys. I could use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji, what the hell are you doing? Get over here. Tenmyoji, can you even hear me?
Oh, right.
Damn you! Bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body! They We can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape!
Okay, so did he say this last time? I don't remember this dialogue. And what is this? So what does this mean? This is how they want to get rid of Radical 6? As someone who's infected, this is how they want to leave or get rid of it?
Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!
This definitely didn't happen the first time around. Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get that scalpel away from him. Good, thanks, whoever that was. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we going to do? I'm concerned that someone else is infected right now, and they're gonna kill themselves with that scalpel now. We've got to calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Superel Beta.
Soperil?
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets.
Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay, let me just...
take my time here.
Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Wait, was Clover always here? Clover hasn't been here. Wait. Yeah, Clover was here from the start. In this scene, anyway. Cause Clover was watching over Quark while he was sleeping.
Respiration, blood pressure, brainwaves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Who's Luna's voice actor? I feel like I've heard her before. In some other... I'm sure she's in a bunch of other stuff. Alright, I guess we're good for now.
Yes,
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
he shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
oh, not much.
She was lurking so long you forgot. Classic.
I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
Interesting. Is that the truth?
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess. So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too? Yes, at least I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical 6?
what are you doing?
I turned and followed Tenmyoji's gaze. I told you! I told you someone who grabbed the scalpel is gonna kill themselves too, like Quark just did. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently she had been the one to take it away from Quark. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she'd taken it to protect him, or for some other, more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. So Alice, we didn't see her lose, like, any sort of functions like we did early before in a different time. She was not well. Alice? Hey, are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Huh? We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
I think she's gonna die. I don't know if we're gonna be able to stop her. Wait! Alice! Oh, did she ran? Did she run? We were all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We stood there. She spun around and leapt through the door. Damn it! Wait, is she going through the crew? Is she going to the crew quarters? I shook myself and took off after her. But those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. Shit, which way did she go? Right? Left? I was still trying to decide when everyone else poured out of the infirmary.
You lost her.
Yeah. I don't know which way she went.
Well, let's split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
Right.
Look, if you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Gotcha.
Tenmyoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah, I stay here. Got it.
That sounded awfully slow, Tenmyoji. I feel like he has Radical 6 as well.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
I think Tenmyoji's about to die too. At Five's command, we scattered, filtering off into the different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet. No one here, huh? Damn, where'd she go? Complaining wasn't going to help anything. I need to go look somewhere else. I was ready to betray Alice anyway, so but I don't think I'll even get the chance to. Look at all this walking we're doing. Very exciting stuff. Shoot. Nothing in the treatment center either. We need to find her quick, or she's gonna do something bad. If we hadn't stopped Quark. I need to hurry. I headed to the garden next. Is this still a loading screen, guys? This is why we're walking, right? Still a loading screen. I'd only gone a few steps from the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. She's dead. Why beat us here? This in particular, you don't think it's an unnecessary walking sequence? Well, the thing where he stopped, you do feel like you're looking for her. That's fair, I guess. That's fair. I think stopping at the locations is fine.
Oh, there you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up.
Huh?
I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary.
Then she's, alive?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
So she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Right. Alice was lighter than I'd expected, and Fi and I managed to set off toward the infirmary at a brisk trot. That's a very brisk trot.
All right, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
On our way back, Vi had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no.
Of course she is light. She's mostly bones and boobs. Right.
No! What's going to happen to her? Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6.
Radical 6 and Ice 9. Nice. Nice indeed, Pixel. Very, very nice.
There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
In fact, I have heard of immunoglobulin. And there's a replicator. IG replicator.
Immunogoblin?
Immunogoblin. That's what she said.
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6. Those antibodies are the basis for Excelavir.
Wait, what are those pods in the treatment center? Or what about the pods? Can't we just stick them in those?
Right. I thought of that too, so I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately...
They can't cure it.
Correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself. The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelavir.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for? One of you, grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
It's a good idea. As he spoke, Tenmyoji moved over to Quark and lifted his small, unconscious body off the bed. Quark shifted slightly as Tenmyoji moved him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. It's the Excelavir! I bent down slowly and picked it up. Is this medicine?
What?
Well, what is it?
Hold on. There's a name on the label here. Excelavir.
Excelavir! You found it, Sigma?
Yeah, what can I say? All me, baby.
That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6.
Quark had it. That makes a lot of sense, actually, right? Because Quark... Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Because I was wondering, someone has a Radical 6 and just didn't speak up. But Quark had Radical 6, and he wasn't really, like, thinking about curing it, and he doesn't even know he has Radical 6, so... Okay, this is good.
Why did Quark have it?
Perhaps he found it earlier.
Earlier when?
We explored the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket.
He hid it?
Whether or not that was his intention is unclear.
Ha.
I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that. And to be honest, it had also slipped my mind.
That's all fair, Kay. That's all fair. It's okay.
We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to him, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
What?
There's only enough here for one person.
Is there? Seems like a lot.
The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun, and The way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
Okay. Can we split it out into a different bottle?
In other words, we can't split the dose in two or something.
Right.
While we all stood stunned, Fi moved. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly ran her hands through his clothes, then stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head.
Nothing. That one bottle was it.
Do you think there might be some more back in the lab?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
How do you... I mean, Kay, you missed it the first time, so how can you be sure of the second time?
Oh, God.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved.
We're killing off Alice, right?
Who should we give it to?
There's a pothole you don't like. Use the second bottle and split the accelerator in half before you... That's what I said, right? Yeah. And, there are and we've, like, already found multiple bottles in this room.
Alice or Quark?
What the hell is this? There's no way we're going to only save one of them. Yeah, there kind of is, because I don't really care about Alice right now.
And what are we going to do?
Do I have to spell it out? We're going to save them both.
How?
That's, Man, these are not problem solvers. Then that seem pretty above board. It's worth a shot. Yeah. Need to calm down. Think. There had to be some way to save them, both of them. It was there. I knew it. Immunoglobulin. The IG replicator. Okay, so in this current timeline, I do not know what the IG replicator is. Sigma hit that in a different ending. So I have not been to the lab. I don't know that there's an IG replicator somewhere. Do we know if a half dose works though? If the gun is a whole bottle, it comes to bottle form. What if splitting it kills both? That's definitely possible, but I would guess that Quark would use a smaller dosage anyway. Though I could be wrong about that, I guess.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is? It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6.
I'm glad we're getting a flashback for like 2 minutes ago. IG replicator. So he has his vision from a different ending.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
Clover, 500 IQ, guys. 5 head. So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah, probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Genius. Any ideas?
Who knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
That's it. I've got it. The IG replicator in the laboratory. This is interesting. So that must have been a lock. That must have been a lock for this part, right? I would have been locked out at this point, I feel like. The IG replicator in the lab. It's an immunoglobulin replication machine. Yeah, exactly, Inuyasha.
What?
I got an achievement. If I told you you had a nice antibody, that was the achievement name. You have a nice antibody. It can copy IG, antibodies. Luna just said Accelavir is made from antibodies. That means we can make more Accelavir.
Hold on a moment. There is a strange device in the laboratory that says IG replicator on it. Clover and I examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Yeah, we never could figure out what it did though.
She kind of figured it out in the other ending. She figured out that it replicates IG. It's close enough.
Exactly. My question is, how do you know about it, Sigma?
I saw it when I was in the laboratory.
When was that?
Probably when you were looking for Alice, right?
Right. Yeah. No. Dio was wrong. I hadn't gone to the laboratory when I was looking for Alice. I didn't think I'd ever been to the laboratory. So how did I know about the IG replicator?
If what he's saying is true, then we should be able to duplicate the Excelivir. That would mean we could cure Alice and Quark.
Let's go have a look then. The laboratory, right?
Yeah, no time to waste.
We all nodded. We should use what we have if we can. Oh wait, no. Oh, we have to. We need the current dosage to replicate it. Okay, got it. Never mind. I'm dumb. Wait, we can't leave them here all alone. Luna, do you think you could stay behind and look after them? Man, I'm scared that they'll just like kill Luna or something. They've gone crazy.
Oh, of course. I'd be happy to.
I feel like I would leave Kay. Kay's strong enough to restrain them, and it's possible Luna would be able to help us with the IG replicator. Alright then, let's go. I wonder how far we are from an ending on this route then, since there's a to be continued. Was this our first time that we've been able to pass a to be continued? I feel like it is. You think they have the foresight to make more than 2 doses? You know, that's a good question, Pixel, and probably not. Probably not. We're probably too focused on just saving them right now. We'll see though. We'll see. Because we could certainly use more than 2, possibly.
So this is the lab, huh?
Yes.
Where's this IG replicator thing?
Right here.
So
See?
this can copy the Excelivir?
This is the first trek through a new side, right? Yeah. Yeah.
What are we waiting for?
Calm down, alright? Don't rush me. I carefully lowered the small vial of Excelivir into the slot on the side of the machine. An empty vial already protruded from the other side. Presumably that was where the duplicated Excelivir would go. Ready? When I push this button, it should...
Skip it. Just press the damn thing.
Right. And pressed. Yeah, Prowler's first lot. You imagine logs get released based on the other branches. Yeah, it makes sense. Did it work?
Have a look. The empty vial has something in it now.
And the vial Sigma used remains as it was. It does not seem to have lost any of its contents.
So, it worked?
Would have been pretty bad if it hadn't.
Although it seems most people choose this route first. Oh. Yeah, because everyone wants to ally with Alice, and everyone wants to go with Alice because they know Alice is in the first game. And then they want to ally with Alice because it's just a nice thing to do. And those are the only 2 decision points we've made so far. And it all makes sense. So this is probably the first route you hit, Inuyasha, right? Alright, let's get this thing back to the infirmary. Oh, Pixel, they're not making another! I reached down and pulled both vials from the machine, intending to slip them deftly into my pocket. Aw, shit.
What happened?
Sorry. My hand slipped.
You dropped one of them?
Yeah. Just one, though.
What in the hell? What if you'd broken it, you idiot?
Come on. If it'd broken, then we could just have made another copy. Before Tamioji could reply, Fi spoke.
Guys?
I was surprised to hear her voice coming from near my feet. I looked down. Oh, it's another bomb! I looked down to see her staring intently at something beneath the table.
You see? It did break!
No, the vial's fine. See?
She held it up in one hand but didn't move her eyes.
Then what the heck is going on down there?
Take a look.
She slid back from the table quickly and silently. The rest of us bent down to look. Yep, number 2! A bomb? Arrow, what was the do they refer to? What is it referring to? I might have missed something. Cute Mr. Torg. Oh man. Borderlands. Wait, when's the Tiny Tina game come out, Pixel? I want to get it. Oh, I love Borderlands. I'm not sure I don't think I liked 3 or pre-sequel as much as 2, but they were still fun.
Whoa. Really?
13 days! That's exciting. Okay, sick.
That makes 2 then.
Guess Kay was right after all.
So there were more bombs.
So it would seem.
Was this here when you guys came through the first time?
No, it was not.
Are you sure? Did you actually check under the tables? Because I didn't. That's for sure.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, and I looked real hard.
Okay, fair enough.
Then somebody must have said it while we were looking for Alice.
Who the hell would do that?
We're all... Oh no, I look suspicious again because they think I came in here during looking for Alice because I know about the IG replicator. Oh my gosh. Disaster. I look suspicious again. Disaster. We're all looking for Alice. It could have been any of us.
No, not any of us. I was back in the infirmary. Quark was still out, so I was keeping an eye on him.
Oh my gosh. They're gonna kill me off. Root choices. You don't know if there's like players' most common traits thing online. Oh, gotcha. It's all just speculation, and we're just being logical, and we're just guessing.
So we shouldn't consider you a suspect. Is that right?
Yeah, Quark's off the list too.
I'm dead. No, you're dead.
But Tenmyoji,
I'm
you have no proof
I'm
that you
not
spent
dead
the entire
yet.
time in the infirmary, do you?
But Tenmyoji, you have no proof that you spent the entire time in the... Okay.
What?
You could have quietly made your way to the laboratory, planted the bomb.
Shouldn't have been... Ooh, the double conjunction... Yeah, the double. Nice job, Cat. I like it. Why am I planting bombs? Man, I wasn't even here. I wasn't even in the lab. I got a vision, okay? Not so Raven or something.
That's insane. Listen to yourself. There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant a goddamn bomb.
Tenmyoji was still staring furiously at Kay when Clover spoke up. Excuse me.
Hey, what's this thing?
Can we go cure them with Accelavir? In fact, let's go duplicate more Accelavir real quick. I turned in time to see her grab something from under the table.
It looks like a memory card.
Oh, nice. Wait, is this the same one that we had for the infirmary last time?
Where was it?
Right under the bomb. It was down on the floor under the table.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb?
Oh, possibly.
There was nothing like it here when we examined this room.
You think they dropped it accidentally?
Unless it was left here intentionally, yes. I imagine so.
What do you think's on it?
Let's take a look. Could I see it for a minute?
Yeah, I guess so.
I plucked the card out of her hand and looked around the room. Nothing. Shoot. No dice. We'll need to plug it into something that can read memory cards, but I don't see anything here.
So what do we do?
I wonder if it goes in the infirmary as well. I wonder if this is even the same memory card as last time. Come on, if I knew, I'd be doing it.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Wait, when did they open in the first place? Did we see this? Did we see that they opened in the first place? They don't seem to be pinning it on me, at least. Yeah, that's true. I'm surprised that they aren't. I thought they would for sure.
All players, please enter your votes.
Cause the fact that I don't know that I knew what the IG replicator was, but didn't do the escape room lab, that is very suspicious. Where's Dio? Oh, Pixel! No! You're right.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Guys,
Oh wait, Dia's right here.
I think maybe we should get back to the top floor.
Dia, why did you do that? I can't believe you started it.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, Kobe being so needy right now. He's a habitual room opener. It's true. And I bet he did it this time too from like his mind. I don't even know. He's still with us though.
We've got what we came here for.
What should we do about the, bomb?
We'd probably just leave it the way it was.
Not much we can do except leave it here. Alice said it'd be dangerous to touch them.
True, but
Drop it. We can talk about the bombs later. Right now we need to take care of Alice and Quark.
Right. So we'll go back to the infirmary, give them the accelerator, then head to the floor A warehouse.
Right.
Man, I feel like it'd be safer to do the AB game first. Guys, am I gonna betray Alice? I'm betraying Alice, right?
This ought to do it. It might take a little while, but they should recover.
Wait, we teleported to the infirmary. Based game. Her voice was quiet as she backed away from Alice and Quark. In her hand was the injection gun. She carefully removed the empty vial and placed it gently in the cabinet with the other one. While we were in the lab, Luna had moved Quark to a crude cot. They both looked peaceful as they slept. The madness I'd seen on their faces before was completely gone.
Are they really going to be all right?
Yes. The analysis I did on the vials confirmed that the duplicate was real Excelivir.
And unfortunately, that's all we had, so hopefully no one else has it.
The original was genuine too, of course. Now that they've been treated...
it's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
I believe so, yes. Oh man, what a relief. I was really worried.
Clover grinned. She actually grinned. You betray her even if she's unconscious? I would absolutely betray her even if she's unconscious, Inuyasha. She started it. She started it, and she knows. Agreed. I gave her a reassuring pat on the back.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Luna might be a little disappointed in me though, because we're a pair.
All right, everybody.
She do the same to you. Absolutely, Arrow. Thank you. You're right. You know what? Thanks everyone for justifying my decision to betray an unconscious person.
We can be relieved later. Right now we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Damn. Don't even have time to catch our breath.
Come on, let's go. The floor A warehouse is waiting. Who started the AB game anyway, this round? I don't even think I heard the announcement for the game starting. I wonder if I missed it. Dot dot dot. Huh? Where's Tenmyoji?
Oh, he stayed back in the infirmary.
What?
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us, and this is what I got.
I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
I see. That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio.
Okay, so Tenmyoji and Dio were a pair, so Dio's gonna vote for them. Alright, let's make a guess on what's happening here. Betray, ally, get destroyed, Alice. K and Quark. We'll say ally all around here. No. Clover's betraying. She's a dirty betrayer. This is definitely be a double betray. Okay, let's do that. That's what my guess is gonna be for the next round. 1-on-1, huh?
Ugh.
That's cool. Nothing to worry about. I plan to choose ally.
Yeah, Dio? Yeah? Is that right?
You know why?
Because I've only got one BP.
Exactly. If you chose ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0 and... well, we know what happens then. I want to win, but I'm not that desperate. You see what I'm saying, right?
He's
Tenmyoji and Dio
he's totally betraying her.
Tenmyoji only had one BP left. Since Dio said he's going to pick ally, Fi can't really pick anything else. If she does, Tenmyoji will...
Oh, interesting. So either... well, no, if we both betray, everyone lives. But if Dio says he's gonna ally, then Fi might kill them. So, that's the dilemma here. Kill Tenmyoji, that is. Dio gains the game, but doesn't want to kill. That does seem in line with his character so far. He definitely killed us in one ending, though. Like, remember when he held the Accelerator hostage from Quark? And made us choose ally, even though we only had one BP left? He definitely chose to kill us. When we could have all just allied.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Kay and I are gonna be going 1-on-1 too, right?
Yeah, because Quark is AFK.
Since Quark's still sleeping.
The only way to trust Dio to ally is to not let him in the voting box. It's true! Fi is dead? No, I think it's just gonna be everyone betraying. Therefore, no change in points. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen.
That is correct.
How many BP do you guys have left?
I've got 6.
As do I.
Oh no, Clover's gonna win. Shoot.
If one of them can get the other to ally, and then betray that person, the betrayer will have 9 points.
Clover's gonna escape.
Look, Kay, I know you don't really have any reason to trust me, but...
I know. You would like us both to vote ally, yes?
Yeah.
I agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points.
I'm changing. Kay's a dirty betrayer too.
We would lose nothing either, but that's hardly relevant. If both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points, which is much more beneficial.
Right. You're really gonna do it, right?
Yes.
Promise?
Promise.
That's a betray. That's definitely a betray.
Remains until...
Whoops, sorry.
Shit, this is bad. We need to move, now.
Indeed. Shall we?
Dio, Kay, Fi, and Clover all took off immediately, heading into different AB rooms. Counting from the left, Dio went into room 3, Kay went into room 4, Fi and Clover went into rooms 5 and 6 respectively. I left Luna and myself. What do you think about taking the one on the far left?
Sounds good.
Wait! Are we gonna see the old lady's dead body in here? Kay, Clover, Alice, and Dio are very motivated to get their booties out of there. Does Luna have 6 points? I feel like she got betrayed by Dio. No. No, she has 8 points. No, she has, everyone chose ally on that one. So she has 5 points, I think. I think everyone allied? I could be wrong. With that settled, we headed into AB room number 1. I don't remember her point total. Alright, everyone except Alice here. We're betraying Alice, 100%. I'm not gonna feel bad about it.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex's game polling closes.
Mainly because she definitely doesn't die from this betrayal, so...
It's probably a little late to say this, but you know Alice is still in the infirmary, so...
You're saying we should pick ally, right? Since I was going to default to that anyway?
Yes.
No. I know. It's not really fair to betray someone who isn't voting. Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Shoot. Sorry, Luna. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the no-no game didn't seem so scary.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Dang, Luna, you almost got me. You almost made me change. Betraying Alice right in front of Luna.
9,
Not like this.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No hesitation.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you.
She started
for
it.
your participation.
She started it. She started it.
Ambidex gates now opening.
And then Luna be like, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room.
Why? What happened to... It's not fair to betray someone who isn't voting.
I lied. To break Luna's heart or not is a hesitation in choosing ally. I love it. Yeah, it's not... Yeah, that's a good point, Arrow. It's not even about Alice. It's just about Luna. I love it. It's funny.
I thought...
You thought what, Luna? There's nothing I could think of to say. Even I didn't really understand why I'd picked betray instead. I'd almost felt unconscious, like some other part of my brain was making the decision. Perhaps I'd been possessed by some sort of evil spirit that had moved my finger to the betray button against my will. That's what happened. Right, well, we should go see the results.
Really? We already know what they are. It's just simple math.
It's true. Game calling me out? Yeah, whatever. She started it. The look in her eyes was more painful than any punch I'd ever taken. I'm an evil spirit. She started it. She betrayed me first. I turned away and almost ran toward the projector. Anything to get away from those eyes.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Alright. Betray, 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 betray ally. That's what my guess is?
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Everyone's betraying. Ah! I knew it! I knew it! Whoa! What? Whoa, 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 whoa! Alice got back in time? No, Alice is the one who opened the door. No, wait, that's not possible. Wait. Wait. Hang on. I need to get Lacobian. How did this happen? Missed by one. I almost died. You're right, I did almost die. Oh, I was right about Luna's points, by the way. I knew all the outcomes here. I was right. Except Alice. What the heck happened there? The game baited me so hard.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Also, your first playthrough, you choose ally here. Wait, Inuyasha, you're kind of spoiling that Alice's choice is going to still be betray when I choose ally, because sometimes they change. That's okay.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Updated bracelet points, no changes at all. Everyone betrayed, literally. What? It wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. No. How could Alice's vote be betray? That's not possible. Oh, is she pissed? Alice? This is scary. She is standing inside the second room from the left. She looks terrifying. The room that should have been empty. Why? My mind was still reeling. Where had she come from? As I was trying to form a sentence, she began to move toward us. Stay away from us! From around me, I heard a chorus of muted gasps. It seemed we were united in our surprise and confusion. Alice drew to a stop in front of me and glanced up at the display.
Thought you'd get an easy couple points, huh? Not so easy when you have to look your victim in the eye, is it? Coward.
Me? A coward? You got some balls saying that to me after you picked Betray. Why are you even here?
You gave me the antivirus, didn't you? Tenmyoji told me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, honestly.
But you should still be under the effects of the anesthetic.
Yes, well, I still am. A bit. I have a throbbing headache, and I can barely stand. It's horrible. I'm more resistant to anesthetics than most people.
Interesting. Is it because you're not made of your water is different or something? I don't know.
A result of my training.
Yeah?
I have a feeling Zero Senior knew that. They gave me way more than the standard dose of that gas when they kidnapped me. In any event, a few minutes ago I woke up in the infirmary. Tenmyoji explained what was going on, and I got here as fast as I could.
So you showed up right after we'd gone into the AB room?
Yes. Right in the nick of time, too. About 10 seconds before the deadline, as I recall.
You did that just so you could betray us?
Right. What? Don't I get to do that? I mean, it turned out to be the right thing to do, didn't it? You two chose betray. If I'd stayed back there, I'd have lost 2 points.
So you're saying it was self-defense?
No.
Yes.
You're full of shit. Self-defense my ass. You chose Betray because you wanted out. You had 6 BP. If I'd picked Ally, you would have had 9. That's what you were trying to do, right?
So what if I was?
Are you serious? You would have killed me. Look, I only have 1 BP. You were this close to murdering me. Just admit it. You were planning to kill me so you could escape.
Don't be stupid. I knew you'd choose Betray. There was...
Tell the truth.
That is the truth. Why am I the only one getting the 3rd degree here? Look at those results. 2 other people just tried to kill someone.
Fi and Dio.
Yes. If Dio had chosen Ally, Fi would have killed Tenmyoji. And if she'd chosen Ally, Dio would have killed her.
I don't want to be rude, but it looks like Clover and Kay tried to trick one another.
True, true.
Not that it seems to have worked.
I told you. They're both dirty.
If either one had chosen Ally, the other one would have 9 BP right now.
We're all falling apart. No one likes each other anymore. I turned to look at the results again. Before, I'd only been looking at my own. I hadn't realized that there was only one word all across the roster. Betray. Whatever trust we'd managed to build had fallen apart. Everyone was suspicious of everyone else. Had it been the bombs? Or had it been something else? Whatever the reason, if it kept up, we'd never manage to escape. We'd be trapped in a cycle of 0-point rounds for the rest of our lives. Something had to be done. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath. Alright guys, pay attention. You probably already figured this out, but we can't keep going like this. If we don't start being a little more trusting, we're never going to get out of here. We need to work together. I say, as I betray Alice. I might as well have been talking to a wall.
My apologies, Sigma, but I need to think on something for a bit. I would appreciate being left alone.
Okay.
I'll be leaving too. Things are getting a little too intense here for my delicate constitution. Sorry.
Dio, you suck.
Well, in that case,
It too, Fi?
yeah, sorry.
Without another word, she turned and left the warehouse. Dio and Kay quickly followed suit.
See? There's your answer. In the end, everyone's just thinking about themselves. So I would appreciate it if you could not treat me like I'm the only villain here. Come on, Clover. Let's go.
Hold on! I'm coming! Are you feeling okay? I was really worried, you know?
I watched them walk away. Clover practically jumped in with delight to have Alice back. Before long, they reached the yellow door and disappeared beyond it.
Everyone's gone.
You aren't going to leave too?
No,
Are you sure? I chose betray.
I know, but I still believe in you, Sigma.
Luna, you're too nice. And oh, well, I mean, she has more points than I do, so I can't really say much.
I think your hand must have just slipped or something.
That's a major copium. Yeah, my hand slipped.
Right?
My chest hurt, and when I blinked, I felt something hot and wet prick the corners of my eyes. Wait, what? Oh. Are they tears? I'm crying? 'Cause Luna still believes in me? Luna, I bit my lip. Before I could think of anything to say, the metallic rumble of the doors closing echoed throughout the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys.
Endless cycle of betrayal here.
The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh?
Yes, as long as we have the star keys. That means we can keep playing the AB game over and over too.
So this is an interesting dilemma, because this would work. This would work if we all had the same point totals, right? Then we could all choose ally, and we'd all get to 9 at the same time. But, because it's not the case, someone needs to reach 9 first, and then they could just leave, and leave everyone else. Or they could, everyone could just trust that everyone's gonna pick ally all the time, and eventually everyone gets out. There's a lot of options.
Sigma, could you show me your bracelet?
Yeah, what color am I now? Why?
Do you remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, I remember. Let's see here. I'm a blue pair, okay? Or a cyan pair. Excuse me. What about you? Magenta
I'm a
pair.
magenta pair.
I wonder what the others are.
They could be anything, I suppose. We won't know until we have a look.
We've got about an hour and 21 minutes. 80 minutes until the next set of chromatic doors open. So what should we do now?
Everyone else has gone off on their own.
Yeah, physically and emotionally. I really don't like how this is going. It won't matter how many times we repeat the AB game if nobody trusts anybody else. We'll never be able to get out of here.
Maybe it would help if we all had a common goal.
Like getting out?
Something to unite our hearts and minds.
Alright, Luna is so anime? Calm down, Luna. Yeah, but we've already got something like that. We all want to get out of here. That seems like a pretty clear goal to me, but everybody chose betray. Including me.
Well, what if we have an enemy?
An enemy?
Yes, a common foe. Like the person who set the bombs, for instance.
After coming back from the lab, I told her about the bomb while she gave Alice and Quark the Accelavir. Yeah, that might work. If we can figure out which one of us planted those bombs, then everyone else could work together against them.
Right.
But how do we figure out who it is?
Well, do you have any clues?
Clues, huh? That's right, the memory card. I pulled it out of my pocket and held it out toward her.
What's this?
I told you, a memory card. It was under the bomb we found in the lab. I think whoever set the bomb dropped it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what's on it though. We couldn't find any kind of memory card reader.
Oh, I guess we can't really use it then. Oh, wait a second.
In the infirmary.
You know what? I think I might have seen something.
Huh?
Yes, I remember. The infirmary. I saw it when I was searching the infirmary with Theo and Quark.
The TV.
There was a memory card just like that one.
Then...
Yes, I think we can see what's on it. The computer there should be able to read it.
Luna and I exploded into the infirmary, nearly running into Alice, Clover, and Tenmyoji. Quark was there as well, of course, but he was just as we'd left him, asleep on the bed.
What are you doing here?
I opened my mouth to retort, then thought better of it. If I really want people to start trusting each other, well, real change starts at home. You know what? I respect that, Sigma. I respect that a lot. As quickly as I could, I explained the second bomb and the memory card, and how we'd come to the infirmary in hopes that we could discover the contents of the latter.
Okay.
Then stick it in already!
Go ahead.
Right. Just as Luna had said, there's a small slot under the screen, exactly the right size to fit a memory card. Huh, should we save this for next time or do it now? Wonder if we do it next time, we might forget. Well, immediately anyway, until we, like, catch up again. Within moments, the screen was filled with what appeared to be random letters. It's a word search. What is this?
6 rows, 22 letters each.
132?
It looks like the odd rows use one set of letters, and the even rows use another set.
Oh yeah, okay.
In other words, the first 2 rows just repeat. Yeah.
Is this some kind of code or something?
It doesn't look random to me. I think there might be a pattern. I just don't know what it is.
I'm looking at my keyboard like I'm gonna figure this out or something.
Was there anything else on there? No, it doesn't look like it.
So all we get is this gibberish. Hey Alice, you haven't said anything for a while. What's up?
Does any of this look familiar to you, Clover?
What do you mean?
Have you seen something like this before? Maybe during your training?
Training?
This is...
So you do recognize it.
I'm trying to think. What could this be? Is there any way I'd figure this out?
All right, knock it off, you two. How about you share it with the rest of the class?
Alice sighed and stretched her neck from side to side.
I believe this is an encoded message from a terrorist organization.
Might be a cipher? Yeah, it seems like it. So smart.
What?
From a terrorist organization.
They call themselves the Myrmidons.
The Myrmidons. Myrmidon is a good class in Fire Emblem, and it turns into a Swordmaster. You'll love to see it.
What are the Myrmidons?
Put simply, they're a bunch of thugs who are trying to destroy or dismantle most of human civilization.
So this thing we're looking at, you think it's theirs?
Well, they have a number of different codes, but I do think this is one of them.
Then the bomb? It was set by one of the Myrmidons, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, I can't say for sure, of course, but it seems likely.
Damn. I've got a ton of questions for you. But let me start with this one. What the heck does that thing say?
I don't know. How am I supposed
What?
to decode it? I don't have the key. Without a key, it would take literally hundreds of years to decode.
What about you, Clover?
Well, if Alice doesn't know how, I sure don't.
The Myrmidons.
See.
I mean, that's probably how you actually say it. I've never said it like that. Not much we can do then. We can come back to the code stuff later. I've got another question. Alice, Clover, who the hell are you? Why do you know about this code?
That's...
You told me your job was to eliminate enemies of the state, or something like that. Just what the hell kind of job is that? I think it's time you told us what you do.
Sorry, but I can't.
Why not?
Because you might be one of them. You might be the person who set the bomb.
She's right. She's right. That's idiotic. Of course I'm not.
Really? And where's your proof?
That's classified. That's what I was thinking, Pixel.
For all I know, you're my enemy. I can't tell you anything.
I'm not your enemy. I'm your ally. That's why I betrayed you. I'm your friend. I just want all of us to get out of here. Just please, tell us. Please. We need to find out who did this so we can all escape. But we have too little information. We need your help. Fine. If you won't tell us about yourself, then just tell us about the Myrmidons. What else do you know about them?
I'm sorry.
Before I could blink, she'd leapt up and run out of the room. Wait, she's Jade? Hey, wait, Alice! I took off after her.
How long are you going to keep following me?
Until you tell me what you know.
Then why don't you just ask Clover?
Clover?
You already know she works with me.
Well, yeah.
Then why don't you...
I wanted to hear from you.
Why?
That's a good question. Remember the crew quarters? Or this garden? We got paired up for 2 separate rounds. That means I've spent more time with you than anybody else here. Maybe that's it. I guess I'm just curious about you.
What are you talking about?
Alright, calm down. She spun around to hide it, but I caught a blush of red on her cheeks. Alright, now is not the time, everyone. We walked down the path to where it ended next to the pond. I stayed silent. She got flirty quick. Yeah. Alice sat down on the bench, and we gazed at the smooth surface of the pond for several long minutes before she began to speak.
You don't hate me?
What? Why?
I tried to kill you.
You mean in the AB game?
Yes. I was so scared. Who wouldn't be? Kidnapped and locked up, forced to play some sort of bizarre game. And then we found that bomb. I know I probably sounded calm, but as soon as we found that thing, all I wanted to do was run away from it as fast as I could. Things just went downhill from there.
What do you mean?
I remember hearing that Quark had collapsed and running to the infirmary with everyone else. When I got there, I realized I couldn't understand what anyone was saying.
She had Radical 6.
And everything looked... I don't know how to describe it. It was like watching a video on fast forward, only it was real. Then I started to feel like... It's hard to explain. I guess you could say I didn't feel like I was myself, and it only got worse.
That was probably the Radical 6.
Yes, I think so. I don't remember much after that. But when I woke up in the infirmary, suddenly all that fear was back. So all I could think about was getting out of this place as fast as I could.
Man, this is a terrible, model for her right here.
It never even crossed my mind that it could kill you. God help me, even if it had, I don't think I would have cared. See?
I'm horrible. You hate me, don't you? Just do it.
Do what?
Kill me! Get it over with!
Oh, is she still Radical 6 or what? What the hell, Alice? I'm not going to kill you. I don't even hate you.
You're lying!
I kind of do, though.
I could have killed you. I would have killed you.
Come on, calm down. No one's killing anyone. A single tear rolled down Alice's cheek. Then another and another, leaving shining lines across her face. When I reached out, I saw her tense just slightly. Slowly, I brushed my thumb across her cheek, and off, taking her tears with it.
Why are you doing this? You know, you kind of remind me of my father.
I am your father. That's who you were after, right? The people who killed your dad?
Yes.
Did they have anything to do with the Myrmidons?
Will you promise not to tell Clover that I cried?
Ha! Come on.
If you keep your mouth shut, I'll tell you what you want to know.
Ooh, voice actor's doing really good, though.
About myself. And about the Myrmidons. Deal?
Sigma doesn't want to be her father, just her daddy. Man, that is so... bonk. Sure. My lips are sealed.
Really?
What? What crying? I don't remember any crying.
Good. Alright then.
Who's her voice actor? She's doing a good job. Alice took a deep breath and began. My father is Egyptian, but my mother is French. They met while they didn't want to voice act this? They met while my mother was in Egypt on vacation. And married shortly thereafter. Wow. Seems like a rash decision. When I was 3, we all moved to the US. My father was a scientist, and his field was cloning. He was recruited by an American lab, which was why we moved. Both of my parents had used English around me from the time I was born, so I didn't have any problems adapting to life in the United States. By my 9th birthday, we'd been there for 6 years. That was when it happened. In the middle of the day, my mother showed up at school. Okay. My eyes were red and puffy, her eyes were red and puffy, but she didn't say anything to me on the drive home. When we arrived, there were several policemen there to meet us. My father had always been a very punctual man, and when dinner time came and went with no sign of him, even I began to realize something terrible had happened. Your mom didn't tell you? It seems like something your mom should tell you. It wasn't until several years later that I finally learned the truth. My father's lab had been attacked by terrorists, and he had been kidnapped. For the rest of my childhood, my mother raised me by herself. I didn't realize it then, but it must have been incredibly difficult for her, as a single mother alone in a country where any relatives were a transatlantic flight away. She did her best not to let me see it, but every so often when she thought she was alone, the mask would fall away, and in every line of her face I could see exhaustion and loneliness. As much as I missed my father, it was those moments that made me wish more than anything that he'd never been taken. Fortunately, I was an excellent student and did especially well in math. I earned a full-ride scholarship straight out of high school and spent the next several years studying. After graduation, I took a job with the Department of Defense, hoping that they might have the resources to help me look for my father. I was immediately assigned to the Special Office of Internal Security, the SOIS, which is the secret organization that she and Clover are part of. The purpose is to investigate and sometimes deal with terrorist organizations and other serious threats to the state. I could tell my mother wasn't happy about my decision, but she chose to remain silent about it. Eventually, I learned that the terrorist organization that had taken my father was none other than the Myrmidons, although at the time, that name didn't really mean anything to me. They are suspected of human cloning. Specifically, it was thought that they had been using cloning techniques to copy their most useful members and expand their ranks. Huh. Okay. The Myrmidons apparently believed that they could use cloning to create a new race of humans. Now, at last, I knew the reason for my father's abduction. The commander of the Myrmidons is a man named Left. What a name. We know his name and his gender, but not his appearance or his age. The Myrmidons are closely associated with the cult known as Free the Soul. We believe that Free the Soul provides their funding. But trying to pin any kind of misdeeds on the cult's leader, a man named Brother, is like trying to nail Jello to a wall. So Brother and left. We do know the commander isn't alright though. Oh. Because he's left. I was trying to think of it. I was thinking, is that really the pun? I thought I was dumb, but then I realized, you know what? The pun's kind of dumb. And that's okay. I respect it. Brother's supposed to be fairly advanced in years, and rumors say he's so old he can't even get out of bed. Unfortunately, his mind seems to be as sharp as ever. So you saw me trying so hard to work it out. And it was just like, yeah, I was lasered into it. At that point, I hit a wall. I knew the Myrmidons had been behind my father's kidnapping, but that was all I could learn about them. Huh, a ship in a desert, you say? Then one day, I got a tip that some of them were hiding in a building in the Nevada desert. I headed out immediately. Wow, look at that butt. The plot. On the way there, my car had some engine trouble and stalled out. I was trying to decide what to do when an SUV appeared out of nowhere. I'll give you one guess who is behind the steering wheel. It was Clover. Or, it was Junpei. It was one of the two, I think. Clover. That was the first time we met. Why no shoes in the desert? That is an excellent question. That looks painful. There were 4 other people in the car with her. And when I asked about them, asked them what they were doing, I got what was just about the last answer I'd expected. They told me they'd been locked up inside of the very building I've been on my way to investigate, and that they are currently in pursuit of the people who had kidnapped them in the first place. Who all escaped? Let's do a quick rundown of who escaped in the first game. Clover? Snake? Question mark? Junpei? Santa? June? 7? And there are 4 other people. They were currently in the pursuit of the people who had kidnapped them in the first place, which was June and Santa, right? I thought? My priorities shifted very quickly. After a short discussion, I convinced them to allow me to come along. My hope was to find the people they were chasing, who I was certain were Myrmidons. In the end, however, we were unable to track them down. In fact, I still don't know where they might have gone. Eventually, I took Clover and her companions to SOIS headquarters. We decided that involving the police would only complicate things. After some questioning, it was determined that the people who had instigated this particular event were not connected to the Myrmidons. We did, however, discover that the mysterious disappearance and subsequent reappearance of several children 9 years prior was connected to Free the Soul, the cult. The first game was connected to the cult. There's also a 6th person in the SUV, although they weren't riding in it per se. A middle-aged man, who I'll just call H for now, had been bound and placed in the trunk. Oh, that was, Hyogo? What's his name? Ace. Whatever Ace's real name was. According to the other 4, he had been behind the disappearance of the children 9 years earlier. we also learned that his pharmaceutical company, a major player on the world stage, was effectively controlled by Free the Soul. More specifically, I suppose, H was a member of Free the Soul and very committed to their cause. Hongo. Okay, yeah. So why had he kidnapped all these children? Apparently, it had been part of an experiment designed to test the ability of certain people to access what's called the morphogenetic field. Luna. We never learned, or not Luna, Lotus. We never learned anything really very much about Lotus at all, did we? Who was Lotus? And what was her connection? Did we... Wait, she had a sister or something? Is that right? Inuyasha, you might have to... Alright, someone might have to jog my memory on Lotus's involvement. She had some relative that was in the first game, I think. I don't remember. Nona. Nona was... Who? Her sister or friend? Her kids. Okay, her kids. Not... Okay. That's right. Lotus had 2 kids. Did they die? I don't imagine you've ever heard of it before, so I'll try and give you a quick rundown. Oh boy. Simply put, these people can access a sort of field that allows their consciousness to resonate with the consciousnesses of certain other people. To be honest, it might be simpler to just call it telepathy. The SOIS had heard of this particular ability before, and had actually used it in a number of investigations. So I wasn't surprised to learn of its existence. All kids survived except the one that was saved. All kids survived, except the one that was saved. Why don't I remember? Except the one that was saved. Oh! By 7? I was shocked, however, to learn that these experiments had been carried out by a member of Free the Soul. 7 helped them escape, but 1 came back for an item. One of them went back. Man, I need to do a recap. I need a recap episode. I need to go watch it again. My VODs or something. I was shocked, however, to learn that these experiments have been carried out by a member of Free the Soul. If that was the case, then Brother must have known about it. Brother is the head of the cult, of Free the Soul. The thought of him discovering a way to control and harness that power was terrifying. Akane went back. Ace locked her in the incinerator. Okay. But she did... So, it was thought that she died. And that was when Junpei came into the picture. Right? Right. Because obviously she survived. She was supposedly... Seven thought she died. Or maybe she did die in the original. In the first time. Man, it's so confusing how, like, the time things work, you know? Because we saved her. It wasn't too long after the incident in Nevada that another tip about the Myrmidons crossed my desk. All kids survived except the one that was saved. Right. That's so weird. But really, it was also a pretty cool ending. Like, it was really, like, weird and, like, out there. But the more I thought about it, the more I liked it. Even though it's, like, kind of like whatever. I don't know. Some people were just like, that was too weird for me, you know? I don't know. It wasn't too long after the incident in Nevada that another tip about the Myrmidons crossed my desk. I already read that. This time it claimed that the Myrmidons intended to launch a large-scale biological terrorist attack. My bosses decided that we needed more agents to deal with a threat of that magnitude, and Clover was recruited. Because she'd been a test subject in H's experiment, we knew she had the ability to access the morphogenetic field, and we wanted to put that ability to use. After several months of training, she was sent on her first mission. She would be tasked with the infiltration and investigation of a Myrmidon cloning lab. I was assigned to be her commanding officer. I hoped that our investigation might also give me a lead on my father's whereabouts. At last, I had a chance to find out what had happened to him. I wouldn't let that chance pass me by. Perhaps that was what kept me from noticing the truth. The whole operation was a trap. The lab was fake, and Clover was captured almost immediately. I got there as fast as I could, but when I arrived, the building was only an empty shell. All of the conspirators who had pretended to be researchers and the like had already fled. I searched frantically for Clover until at last, in a basement room, I found her. She had been tied to a chair, but on the floor next to her was another body. There's my father. Oh, her dad's dead. Maybe. He looks as if he'd just been dumped there, and when I got to him, his body was already cold. He was covered in dark, ugly bruises. It wasn't until later that I learned he had died from ruptured organs and internal bleeding. Alright. They had beaten him to death. As soon as Clover had been captured, a Myrmidon in a mask had come to visit her. He'd said that unless she wanted to end up like my father, she would leave them alone and tell her masters at the SOIS to do likewise. In retrospect, they must have known who I was and who my father was. That was why they'd killed him. Perhaps they thought they were sending a message to him. To me. Or that once he was gone, I'd lose my reason for chasing them. They were very, very wrong. I took Clover with me and left. I tried to console myself with the fact that I had, at least, been able to save her. Sometime later, I received a call from the coroner. He told me there was something I needed to see. There in the morgue was my father, cold and pale on a steel table. I could barely stand to look at him, but the coroner insisted. On his arm were 2 rows of numbers, comprised of 8s and 9s. It took me a moment to recognize my father's handwriting. He had carved them into his own skin. On his chest was another message, but they were letters this time, not numbers. Not many, just enough to make a short sentence. I love you, Alice. I broke down crying, right there in the morgue. They were the first tears I'd shed since the operation had started, and there was no stopping them. There would be no forgiveness. Not for the monsters who'd put my father through this. They destroyed my family. I would make them pay, even if I had to die to do it. That night I made a promise to myself. I would avenge my father. It didn't take long to figure out that the numbers he'd written were latitude and longitude. They pointed to a chemical factory that had been disguised as an abandoned building. Huh! A chemical things happening in an abandoned building. Is this AI the Somnium Files? Shoot. Shouldn't be spoilers. But I'll say no more about that. Further investigation revealed that it was the mother lode we'd been looking for, the headquarters of the Myrmidons. I think my father must have known how things would turn out. Knowing he was going to die, he'd written the directions to our enemy's fortress on his own body. He'd sacrificed too much for me to waste this opportunity with recklessness. This time, our operation would succeed. This time, I wouldn't let my excitement put Clover or any of my other agents in danger. So we took our time, we gathered information, we did our research, and we planned. Finally, we were ready. This is a long segment. December 25th, 2028. This is the day that Sigma was captured. It was going to be the day we finally set foot inside the Myrmidon stronghold. But then, on the 22nd, only 3 days before the operation was scheduled to begin, a man in a gas mask appeared. So you inhaled that gas, passed out, and woke up here in the AB room?
Yes. Well, there it is. Everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me. I left a few of the details out, of course, but you get the idea.
Yeah. Thanks. She gave me a sad sort of smile and stood up.
We should go back.
Not yet. Your story explained a lot, but there's still one big question.
Which is?
Who here is a Myrmidon? One of us planted the bombs. And based off the code we found, it's pretty clear that person is a Myrmidon.
Yes.
Right? Yes. And I agree that we need to figure out who they are.
What do you propose we do?
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Do you have any clues?
Clues? Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but...
How can we do that?
I told you. We need a key. Without that, it's pointless.
What's a key?
A key is a key.
What if it's Clover? Oh, that would be insane, Pixel. That'd be wild.
It allows you to sort of unlock a code.
She's awfully smiley. It's true.
Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
Wait. A long string of numbers? Could that be... Wait. A long string of numbers? Apparently we don't know. Alright. Wow, what a long route. Oh, we're not even there yet. Wow, that is long. Alright, well, I guess next time we're gonna betray, or we're gonna ally with Alice, and then we're gonna die. And then from there, I guess we go back here, and then we betray Alice the first time, too. Wow, these are long routes. Okay. Alright, GG's. No. No, stop. Stop! Alright, well anyways. GG's everyone. Don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. Haven't really decided. But yeah, we'll see. I'd say it's a 50-50 chance. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for being here. This is a cool game, good time. We haven't had we didn't hit an ending, which is like not what I thought we would hit an ending, because lately we've been basically hitting endings left and right. So we'll definitely hit an ending next stream, the easy ending, so where we just die. But yeah, cool. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day, great rest of your weekend, and let's see, anything else? Do we want to raid someone? Let's see. We got should we raid Mother of Pixel, who is the mother of Pixel, in fact, of Lost Pixel Plays. We're due up for a big to be continued. Yeah, that's true. Let's do a raid. Mother of Pixel is playing some Animal Crossing. Looks like probably playing some DLC, I'm guessing. I'm not exactly sure, but she's awesome. Very, very nice person. Very nice community. So let's go check that out. Alright. I hope this works right. I haven't actually like raided raided recently, but alright, cool. Alright. Again, thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your weekend. If I'm not live tomorrow, may or may not be live tomorrow, I don't know. But yeah. Alright. See ya.